നമസ്കാരം. ക്രോസ് റോഡ്സിലേക്ക് എല്ലാ പ്രേക്ഷകർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഫാഷൻ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രി എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും ഭയങ്കര കൗതുകത്തോടെയൊക്കെ ഇഷ്ടത്തോടെയൊക്കെ നോക്കി കാണുന്ന ഒരു ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയാണ് അല്ലേ. എന്നാൽ ഇന്ന് ക്രോസ് റോഡ്സിൽ അത്തരത്തിൽ രണ്ട് ഗസ്റ്റുകളാണ് നമ്മോടൊപ്പം ഇന്ന് ക്രോസ് റോഡ്സിൽ ചേരുന്നത്. ബ്രിട്ടീഷ് ഇന്ത്യൻ ബ്യൂട്ടി ക്വീൻ പമാല സെറീൻ റൾ ആൻഡ് ഷീ ഈസ് മിസ്സസ് UAE വേൾഡ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ മറ്റൊരു ഗസ്റ്റ് നമ്മോടൊപ്പം ഉണ്ട്. ഫാഷൻ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിൽ 10-ൽ പരം വർഷം എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ഉള്ള ഫാഷൻ ഡയറക്ടർ കൂടിയാണ്, മിസ്സസ് വേൾഡ് UAE ഡയറക്ടർ കൂടിയാണ്. നമുക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. Welcome to Crossroads. Actually, in Crossroads, we want to know from the beginning itself, how did you cross the road and how did you reach to this moment? So we would talk about all those things. But first, I would like to ask to Jiss, Victor, about the new announcement.
All right. So the new Mrs. World UAE, we are organizing on the 8th October. Mm-hmm. So the registrations are going on. It's online. It's completely online. The registrations, everything. So the registrations are open on our website, mrsworlduae.com. That's where we can register, and we have a few steps going through, and then final 25 contestants, the best 25 contestants will be called for the,
so the auditions
final
are going
event.
on.
Yes. And the best 25 contestants will be called for the final. Mm-hmm. That's on the 8th October.
So it will be happening here in UAE?
In Dubai.
Dubai itself.
In Dubai, yes.
Okay, thank you. So we all will be waiting for that, right? Okay, and Serena, how are you?
I'm good, thank you very much.
And you are Mrs. UAE World, yes, representing UAE. And you were born and brought up in London, right?
Yes.
And but basically you are from India.
Yes.
So how did these two cultures help you to come to this stage of Mrs. UAE World?
Okay, so if I'll introduce myself, thank you so much, World Vision, for having me. My name is Pamala Serena, and I'm your reigning Mrs. World UAE. I won actually 2 titles in 1 year. Mm-hmm. Before that, prior 10 months ago, I was Mrs. Universe Dubai, and then I won Mrs. World UAE, which is like a huge achievement for me. It's one of the oldest and biggest titles. And I've been living in Dubai over 10 years, so I consider myself, a national of UAE. I love the country. I love representing it. It's been a great honor. I am British, Indian, Punjabi originally, but I've been here like such a long time now, so I feel like I'm the resident of UAE. And being a winner representing UAE has been a great platform. It's helped me so much because the country is so helpful, and they really help you as a woman as well to achieve. It's not just a man's world. It's nice to kind of achieve your goals and do what you want. You have a voice, and I think winning this title has given me, such a voice where I've impacted and been a role model for so many women out there. Not only women, but generally the public and the people, which has been great. I've been doing amazing things with charities, women empowerment, diversity, equality, talking in seminars, and it's been really an amazing journey, and I'm really sad it's coming to an end soon, but I will still continue my work.
Sure, thank you. And just actually, you have more than 10 years of experience in this fashion industry, but basically you are a Malayali, right? Yes. So we'll talk to our audience in Malayalam for some time. Excuse us. Okay. Actually, വേറൊരു ഫീൽഡിലായിരുന്നു, ഫാഷൻ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രി ആയിരുന്നോ? ബേസിക്കലി ജിസ് ഫാഷൻ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിൽ ഉള്ള ഒരാളായിരുന്നോ 10 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുന്നേ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു 10-15 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുന്നേ? ഓക്കെ.
ഞാൻ ഒരു ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് 9 to 10 years ഞാൻ വിവിധ ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻസ് ആയിട്ട് വർക്ക് ചെയ്തു. ഇന്ത്യയിലും ആഫ്രിക്കയിലും. അതിനുശേഷമാണ് ഞാൻ ഫാഷൻ ഇൻഡസ്ട്രിയിലോട്ട് വരുന്നത്.
ഓക്കെ, അപ്പൊ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു ആകാംക്ഷ ഉണ്ടാവും, കാരണം MSW സോഷ്യൽ വർക്ക്, ആൻഡ് മെനി ഡോണ്ട് നോ ഹൗ ദീസ് ടു ആർ റിലേറ്റഡ്. സോ വി വുഡ് ലൈക്ക് ടു നോ അബൌട്ട് ദാറ്റ്.
ഫാഷൻ എനിക്ക് ചെറുപ്പം മുതലേ ഫാഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു.
ബേസിക്കലി യു ആർ ഫ്രം കേരള, വിച്ച് പ്ലേസ്? എറണാകുളം. ഓക്കെ. And you studied there? Education and everything was there?
ഞാൻ എറണാകുളത്തായിരുന്നു. മാസ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ചെയ്ത്
കോയമ്പത്തൂർ.
അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഞാൻ പിന്നെ കുറച്ച് ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻസ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്തു. പക്ഷേ ഈ ഫാഷൻ എനിക്ക് എന്റെ പാഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു. സോ ഒരു ആഫ്റ്റർ ഒരു 9 years സോഷ്യൽ വർക്കിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്ത ശേഷം ഞാൻ എന്റെ പാഷനിലോട്ട് തിരികെയാണ് ചെയ്തത്.
Okay, yeah. Great. And Jiss told how he crossed the road. So we want to know about you. Basically, you are a psychologist, no? You masters in psychology, right? So that is also like same thing. How psychology and this fashion is related.
Okay, so fashion is Oh, I think in psychology, everything is related everywhere in life, you know? So it's very like, you have your, psychology has, you know, the culture, it has the world, it has fashion, it has everything kind of linked in. So when it's linked in together, it's not something that I wanted to go into fashion or beauty pageant, to be honest. I was Miss India UK many years ago when I was studying.
So when did this first thought came to mind, like you will be entering into the fashion field, or you will be participating in the pageant show?
I think for me it's always been a hobby. I love fashion.
Okay.
I love dressing up. I've always been up to date with my fashion, my clothes, and everyone is always like, okay, she's a role model for that. So I've always had that. I would say when I went to the beauty pageant, actually it was a little bit just for fun. And then from being entering it and winning it, and when you get the taste, so you don't get the taste of something, and you really enjoy it, then you continue it, and you just,
Of course.
there's no looking back.
Great. So what is fashion to you actually? ഒരു ഫാഷനിൽ ഒരു ഡെഫിനിഷൻ ഉണ്ടാവും നമുക്ക് ഓരോരുത്തർക്കും. നമ്മുടെ മനസ്സിൽ ഒരു കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവും. എന്താണ്? What is according to you? You are a famous director, especially for the pageants and all. So you must have a particular concept.
എന്നെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് ഫാഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എല്ലാം ഒരാളുടെ പേഴ്സണാലിറ്റി അവിടെ അതാണ് ബേസിക്കലി. സോ എങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മളൊരു സ്ഥലത്ത് നമ്മൾ ഇൻട്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എല്ലാം അതിലൊരു ഫാഷൻ.
Not the outside thing what you see, right? Both matters. The same question. What is fashion to you?
Fashion to me is like the best thing ever. I love coordinating my clothes. I love you know, matching things.
From the childhood onwards, you are like that?
From childhood.
Yes.
When I was 2-3 years old, I used to change my clothes 4 times a day.
Oh.
So I'd wear it 2-3 hours, I'll be done with it, and I'll be like, no, I want to wear another outfit. And my mom and dad were like, you used to just take your clothes off, wear another outfit. Take your clothes off, wear another outfit. Like 4-5 times a day, I used to change. So it's been it's in me.
Great.
Inherited in me.
Jiss, actually you are directed the event for the married women. And how did this concept came? Like Mrs. and Miss pageant shows are there, but you are giving more I guess you are giving more importance to Mrs. pageant shows, right? So what do you feel special about that?
See, I am representing Mrs. World here. So Mrs. World is world's first pageant for the married woman. It is ranked number 1. So I am luckily I am selected as the director for UAE, and I am very proud to represent the organization. So you know, like for me that's my job, you know, like organizing the Mrs. World here, and I'm really proud to associate with the organization.
No, I was asking just for the married woman. Actually, we know so many step back. Even their passion is there inside them. They usually step back because the opportunity is not there around us. So this is going to be a very good opportunity for them, right?
This is a big platform. Actually. It's a big platform for the married woman to come forward. Especially, you know, like you know, they can, you know, like for example, Pamala. She was she is the reigning Mrs. World UAE, and you know, like she is. I'll say she's worked a lot for this, and you know, that is inspiring a lot of people. She was very active in social activities. She was very active in women empowerment. She has done a lot of work. So you know, that is really an inspiration for all the ladies, and you know, like I really say to come forward, and you know, like there's a lot to do. Everybody have a lot to do. You know, it's not just you know, like sitting back in home, and like, to come forward and many things to do.
Yeah, I mean it's very it's one of those things where before it used to be an age limit for the for the beauty pageant. It used to be like under 23 or 22, you know, and then it increased a little bit. Now the age factor is gone because we are trying to eliminate discrimination. You know, obviously from
that's great.
Even now in gender they have you know they're limiting that, but with age as well, because age is nothing but a number. But secondly, it is you know, we should all be given opportunities to do what we want to do and follow our dreams. Why does it have to be at a certain age? Like,
of course,
you know, you look at like the you know, the most successful entrepreneurs now. Some started at 50, some started at 60. You know,
yes.
You know, they have maybe so. The thing is, it's never too late to achieve what you want to do. But also, I think it's also think that, you know, life doesn't stop after 25 years old.
Or 30s, right? Actually, the life starts from 30s, right?
That starts from there, yeah. It does. So it's not like, and especially women that are committed or married, in the sense where their lifestyles, because it's a whole taboo where, a woman, okay, she might study or she may not, and then she gets married, and then she has kids, and then she raises her family, and that's it. But what else? Like, there's more to us than that. Of course, we are beauty with brains, but we also have more to us that we want to do. So why should life stop with that? We can do both, even, or we can achieve everything within that.
Most importantly, like, most of the women will be going behind their profession, like what they have been graduated in or did the masters in. So this is quite different. Like, we are following the passion. Like, it can go parallel ways, right?
I mean, yes, it can go parallel ways, but for example, like, you can use me as an example. It's not that I want a beauty pageant and I'm just doing a few photo shoots and a little bit of modeling and fashion, and that's it. No, for me, there's more to it in exterior, where there's fashion with, there's beauty with brains, where I talk a lot about women empowerment. I talk a lot about diversity. I talk a lot about equality. So I address all these issues. So as I'm addressing these issues, I'm helping others as well.
Of course.
We work with charities. We work with women's forums. I'm talking in hospitals, in seminars, in universities. But that also is me giving back as well to the society. I've won this title, but I'm giving back to people, to make them understand that there is hope and there's light at the end of the tunnel. But also, like, becoming a role model. I'm helping a lot of women, just women to gain confidence, or to achieve what they want to achieve, and they feel good about that. I get people messaging me or coming up to me saying, if you can do it, we can do it, and this is amazing. So that it's nice to give back as well. It's not just, okay, some women are just following their career and they're working, but they're getting a salary from it. The work that we do, we really give back a lot to the society.
Yes, of course.
And this is giving back, and it's working hard, and it is not just the glamorous stuff as well. We work really hard.
Yeah, of course. Wearing this crown is never an easy task, right? So you must have gone through so many struggles for this. So can you please share with us?
I mean, yes, it's, the competition was very tough, and it was, I actually had to go to, I won the title, and I had to go to Vegas. And Vegas is not easy, it's very far. It's like a 16-hour flight plus another 2-3 hours, so it's 20 hours in total. Then we had to get all our stuff together, rehearsals. It was 2 weeks prior. It was waking up at like 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and we slept 4 hours a day, and 2 weeks rehearsal. If you were late, then you were like, the marks were against you. You had to compete against 75 countries. Is not a joke. It's very like,
of course.
The stress level. It's hard. 75 countries.
So how did you manage all these stress and all?
I don't know how I did it. Honestly, it was, and everyone, not only me, with the contestants, they were like, we need to take a relaxing, sleeping pill, or we need to take this just to relax us, or the chamomile tea, and like, it's hard work, and then you have to, with 4 hours a day sleep, so you have to look good as well.
Yeah, of course. But end of the day, it was a very good experience, right?
The experience was amazing. It felt a little bit like, like when you're in school, where you're camping, because you're waking up at this time, the schedule is there, it's tight, and everything is, it's so, Mrs. World is so professional. Honestly, it's like really professional.
Okay.
But everything is by schedule, from the time you wake up, your time to call, your rehearsal, then breakfast, rehearsal again, then lunch. So we had, it's a very big show, and it takes a lot of time and effort, and then you have to practice everything to make it perfect.
Right.
It's not like we just go on stage for 1 minute and we want the crown.
Yeah, many things like that, actually.
Months of work,
yeah. It's months of hard work, right?
Yes.
And as a fashion director, what do you think is more challenging?
So my biggest challenge is choosing the right person.
Of course.
Yeah, that's the biggest challenge. Like, we will get a lot of entries, and we are, we is the best person to represent the nation going through this world. So it is not a simple process. It is difficult, I'd say, but like, we will choose the right person.
And the right person is just near to you, isn't it?
And, like, we are very proud, like, whatever she has done for the organization, we are very proud. She has done a lot for the organization.
What do you think more special about Serena?
She's so gorgeous.
She's so gorgeous. Yes, that is the first thing.
She has done her responsibility.
Yes, of course.
She has done her responsibility.
That is most important.
Most important is, we when we select somebody, we have a lot of things in our mind. She has done more than that. Like, she was very active in charities and women empowerment business, which is what we are talking about. Like, she has done her part. I say she has done more than that, right? Yeah. But like we have a very good association with her even after this. So now the new Mrs. World UAE will come, but it is not that she has
2023,
done
yeah.
there. We are moving forward, together.
Serena, you are the ambassador of peace for UN, right? So what all are your responsibilities in that position?
First, to remain calm as a public figure. No, I'm joking. The ambassador for peace is. I'm working with the association with the Women's First Economic Development Forum. So we are trying to obviously again create a difference, but more to third world countries as well, where we are. Creating peace where we're doing a lot of charity stuff where we're giving out like secondhand laptops, iPads to the kids that are the most needed as well. They don't have, they can educate themselves with these devices because that's a new thing coming. Promoting peace. And the new thing that we're doing now with that is promoting sustainability because, the expo, they're having in the expo they're having in November, they're having a 4-week sustainability, massive, huge, worldwide exhibition that's happening. So we're working on that also, which is the main thing at the moment now because it's in a few months. Also because I represent United Arab Emirates and it's happening here in the hub. We're looking into that. So doing a lot of working on sustainability, recycling. I'm also promoting a brand for clothes as well that is sustainability 100% free.
Okay.
So these are the new things that are coming up right now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we are talking about sustainability, I'd also like to tell, we are organizing a fashion week also, which is on the towards November last,
Yes.
which is called ISFW. It is International Sustainable Fashion Week.
Okay.
So this is a fashion week which is purely, exclusively for the sustainable clothing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was launched in Lulu Mall Kochi last May. It was a part of the Lulu Fashion Week. We launched it there. It was done by the Mrs. World, Sargam Kaushal.
Okay.
So we are organizing the ISFW, the Sustainable Fashion Week on November 24th and 25th in Dubai.
Great. So that is also something new which is going to happen in UAE, I think.
Yes. This is a fashion week which is exclusively for the sustainable clothing. There are many international designers, celebrity designers coming from different parts of the world and also from Dubai, for UAE. So there are international designers like Diana Walkwicks from Poland and, like CDK from Bhutan. And the Lulu also have a sustainable brand which is called Kriti. So they are also showcasing there. And there are many other, almost there will be 18 to 20 designers will be showcasing. And I have the guest of honor as the founders of Reebok Sports. They are coming as the guest of honors. And it is a very big event. It will be for 2 days. We have 3 segments. One is the fashion week. The second is the sustainable talks, where we are, discussing on sustainability, presenting new ideas. There's a lot of discussions open forum. And third is the sustainable awards, where we are honoring, very few, entrepreneurs. It can be entrepreneurs or anybody who have done amazing work on the field of sustainability.
Actually, UAE nowadays promotes a lot on this, right?
Yes. UAE is promoting, it is the next, this is what the next way is. So everywhere, it's happening everywhere. But, we are taking this initiative and
That's
we
really
already
great.
launched and,
And all wishes from World Vision.
Thank you so much.
Actually, you have even worked for the Children of Determination.
Yes.
Can you please share your experience regarding that and your opinions?
Well, so I worked with the under 16 and the over 16. So the under 16 here, they get government funding. They get help. The over 16, they don't get government funding. So we did a lot of raised awareness because obviously, after 16, what does one do? Do they go home and just continue their life and sit at home? Well, that's not fair.
Yes.
So what happens is we wanted to make sure that the center was running where we had enough funding so that, because they're still kids, right?
So which countries you were concentrating?
So I worked with Al Noor and we worked with SNF, which is, they're basically over 16, but they're young adults. With autism. So we worked with them and we kind of raised awareness and raised funding for them to make sure the center runs smoothly.
What do you think, like, what is lacking mostly in this society?
What's lacking in society? I would say time.
For everyone.
I would
isn't
say
it?
time. Honestly speaking.
Yeah, even I
it's-
wonder, where do you get time for all these things?
I would say
See,
time
it's-
is the
it's
biggest
time
lacking in
management.
society.
Time
Yeah,
management.
because we are so busy and running after things and running after our schedules that we don't have time anymore. I would say time is the most like
Yeah.
valid thing if you think about it. We don't have time
It
for
is the most
anything.
precious thing
I think if
also.
you manage, if you learn to manage the time,
Yeah.
you can be Pamela.
Yeah, of course. I was wondering, where did she get time for all these things?
But even though I'm struggling, I'm always like trying to rush with this and trying to do this. But it's so and it is really, it is one of the biggest things. We don't have time. If I had more time, I'd want to do so much
So
more.
much more, yeah,
and
something
achieve
more.
and do so much more. But time is not on my side. It's like, and you just feel like, I don't know if it's me. Generally, but the time just goes so fast,
Yes.
like before you know it, it's the end of the day, and then the week is gone, then the month is gone, and now in August, 4 months left, and it's New Year's again.
Yeah.
And it just felt like New Year's last, like a few weeks ago. So the time is just, it's just time is the biggest thing, I would say, if you ask me, honestly.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
True.
Of
Yeah.
course. And what about your family? Like, I know that they are so supportive, and that's a big factor, right? Family should support us.
Yes. I've had, like, touch wood, family have been absolutely great, but most of my family are in England, in London. So I guess, if they were here, I'd probably have to give them more time also. But friends also, I've had great support from friends. I've had great support from family, but also because I told you before I did the pageant, I had a back injury. So everyone was like, wow, you came back with a big bang,
Yeah.
You came back huge, like, I'm back again kind of thing, because I was missing for like a year in recovery. So, I get great comments from friends saying that, you did really well, you should be proud of yourself.
They were so inspirational.
Yes. So that's the
Inspiring
nice
you,
thing.
right?
Yes. And you need that, you just need that small confident boost, when that feel good factor, when someone just pats your, shoulder
Yeah.
and says, well done. Even as growing up as a child, when you're doing things and you're achieving things and you got recognition for it, then you want to do more,
Yes,
So
yes.
when you get that recognition, then you feel like, what, I'm making this impact, I'm doing this, I want to do more.
And psychologically, when we say women always need a small push behind her, right?
I would say not even women,
just
women,
move.
men as well.
Men also, yes.
Men and women. We're all
He said
humans.
just-
No,
Is it true?
We're all
True.
humans.
like I don't know
We
why
need compliments,
should,
right?
why we should see it that way. Like there's men, there's women.
Yeah.
It's the same.
Same,
It's
yeah.
the same.
Even men
I
need
believe
that
women are
push.
more stronger than men.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
And we're human at the end of the day. We all need that encouragement. We're not made out of stone. We are human, and we
They do
need that
have feelings.
encouragement. We have feelings. We cry. Sometimes we're tired. Sometimes we're overworked, and sometimes. But everyone needs that push.
Of course, especially in Indian culture, we always differentiate between men and women, especially in regarding the emotional feelings. That is so basic for a human being. But I have always seen, like, men is set apart in this concern. Like, a man should not cry. It's
Why
a
not?
girlish thing,
Why?
like that.
Yeah. But why not?
If I am sad, I'll
You
cry.
have to cry.
Yeah.
Because as a psychological form of point of view, you're expressing your feelings,
Yes.
and you're letting go of things, which is, instead of suppressing yourself and you're keeping it in, bottled up, that can just be a big burst.
A big explosion might happen later.
Yes.
on.
But if you're expressing yourself, it's better. Like, sometimes if I'm upset with something or I have something on my mind, or even if it's work related, I will say to him, like, this has happened, or this is a situation. I'd rather clear it and express myself than to bottle it up, or, because as humans, we need to talk. It's healthy.
And what about the men's pageant show? Can you please tell us something about that? For Philippines, I think.
Man of the world.
Man
they
of the
have.
world, right?
Yeah.
The
Mr.
man of the
UAE.
world.
It is happening in 2023 also?
No, I'm not. Like part of it.
Now we are
so
not the part of that.
So maybe we can.
So can we expect in future in
No,
for the Mrs.
I am now completely with Mrs. World.
Okay.
So this will be the only patient I will be doing. The other will be like fashion weeks and all.
Okay, fine. And you are always interested in this film industries, right? What is the in which sector you are most interested in?
So I'm.
I think you have worked even in that.
I have worked on a series, TV series, TV series, commercials, fashion shows I've done. And the movie industry, it was a bit of a hit and miss. I was offered a few roles and then I went into studying. And now I'm not sure. Let's see. But for sure, Netflix here, maybe in Dubai. Not the Dubai billing, but maybe another one. Yes, you can expect it. Yes,
That's great.
I'm in talking terms with the few
We are eagerly looking
productions.
forward for that, isn't it? Jiss?
Thank you.
To see you in the
Thank you.
screen, big screen.
Yeah, I just actually finished one in Colors TV now. It's launching on Sunday, and that should be a great hit. The promos are huge, just out there now. So that's one thing that's happening right now. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any big goal you have set for your future?
For me now, I've done a lot working with people, with the society, with people, with charities. I think for now, I want to create something in sustainability, maybe linked with fashion, something which is my own business, which I want to do or merge with someone. So I'm looking into that now. So let's see, because, I feel like it's the next step forward also to do. So let's see.
Sure.
In the future.
Like we all have to give back to the society.
Yeah.
I think we have spoiled it enough. So now it's time to give back to society, and it's high time.
I would just say that being a part of Mrs. World has really changed my life in a better way, in a good way. And I just like to say thank you, and I really appreciate everything.
We are very proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I want to say to the viewers out there, if you feel like you could be the next queen and the next Mrs. World UAE, please register ASAP, because the show's on the 8th of October. And honestly, the more candidates and the more you can kind of have a gist of who's going to be in the finals or the top 25 contestants. And it really is, it is fun also. It's enjoyable. It's hard work, but it's also fun. And the achievements you get out of it and the goals you get out of it is just something which is like going to be in my heart forever. I will always cherish it and remember it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, sure.
And we'll also do trainings before the event. We'll give training. It's like, even it's a fresher. Some people have not done this.
Right?
But we are giving training to everybody. All those 25 final contestants.
Okay.
We are giving training, and then they are coming to the stage.
Oh, okay, great.
So we'll be giving full training.
So there is nothing to worry about this.
No. Yeah.
And what about the designers are also within the in-house, or?
No, we'll have a designer as partners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Serena, and just being with World Vision today and sharing your valuable time with us. And Serena and Jiss is really a great example where determination and if you have a strong will, it is not only for the self-development, but there is also something more to give to the society. Thank you so much once again. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.